Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Pirate Master Murdoch, and today we're going to be talking about Pirate Nation and how the multi-chain has changed the game. So for those who didn't know, Pirate Nation used to run on only the Apex chain, but now they made a mirror version of that chain and called it the Boss chain. So now when you play Pirate Nation, there are 0 wait times whatsoever, which is a huge bonus to everyone in the community. And now when you play, you'll either be on Apex or Boss chain, and the great part about that is it doesn't matter which chain you're on, you're still going to have the exact same experience. Now there are still a few hiccups with the Boss chain because it just came out, and one of those hiccups, which I think is the most important one, is if you go to your quest and you look for the Might Be Murdoch's Training Ground quest, which gives you the most XP, you'll notice that it reverted back to get your sea legs. Now that might not be a big issue for a lot of people, but I think that it's a big issue just because I like the quest Might Be Murdoch, just because it has my name in it. Now there are still a few other hiccups too, so if you go to your bounties, you'll notice that you can't really run any of your bounties unless if you're using a Founder's Pirate. So that is a Gen 0 pirate, the ones that cost around like 1.2 ETH to buy, but the free-to-play ones right now are not being active, and you should have gotten a Seas chest for this if you had bounties running. If not, it'll probably be coming in a couple days, and there's likely going to be a hotfix very soon, so probably by the time you see this video it will be fixed. But for right now, you can't run bounties unless if you're using a Founder's Pirate, so that's kind of a little bit of an issue. But don't worry, it'll get fixed soon. The next major thing is if you go to your island, you'll notice that shipwrights, if you have a shipwright or if you're trying to upgrade your ship and using a shipwright, you'll notice that you actually have to go to a shipwright on your chain, which means if you're on Boss chain and you're trying to upgrade your ship, you'll have to go to someone's island on the Boss chain that has a shipwright. So luckily for you guys, I am on Boss chain, so if you need to upgrade your ship and you're on the Boss chain, you can come to my island. I will leave a link down below to my island so you can do that. You can also use the dashboard, which I talked about in one of my other videos, and that will be updated so you can use that as well. But if you're on the Apex chain and you need to upgrade your ship, I would suggest you go to Ronin's island, and if you're wondering what it looks like this island right here. So you can go to that island and use his shipwrights, and that's pretty much all you really need to know about shipwrights. And I know the team did say that they will have an update that will make it so it doesn't matter which shipwright you go to. If you're on Apex, you'll still be able to use a Boss chain shipwright, but for now you have to use the ones on your respective chain. So it's not really too big of an issue, but it will cause a little bit of hiccups with a few people, but overall it's not a big problem. Now let's take a look at the marketplace. Alright, so we're here at the marketplace, and you'll notice that I'm already at the Pirate Nation items pages, and if you go up to the menu here, you'll actually see that there are 2 options, both Apex and Boss chain. So if you are on Boss chain, you can still buy items from Apex chain and it will automatically convert over, but you will need to have ETH on the Apex chain to buy on the Apex chain. And if you want to buy items on the Boss chain, which is one I'm currently on, you will need Boss ETH. Now it's still really easy. All you really need to do to get that ETH is you head over to this bridge right here, which is the relay bridge. It is like the greatest bridge ever, and you'll notice that you can select whatever chain you have liquid on, and then you'll be able to choose which chain you want to send it to. And you'll notice here that there is both the Apex and Boss chain, so you can use this bridge. It's really safe and it's really fast, so you can just go like this and put in whatever ETH you want to and send it over, and then you can head back to the items and buy whatever item you are looking for. Right now, again, there is still the Apex and Boss chain, so hopefully the team will make an update where we don't have to switch between the chains and we can just kind of buy the items on whatever chain we have our ETH on. So we're hoping for that update, and it's also the same thing for the ships. So if you go to the ships and you go to Boss chain, you'll actually also notice that people are listing their skiffs, which is kind of a little bug, so that will get fixed soon, but no one is going to buy a skiff, especially if it's this cheap. You can just make them for free the first time you play the game, so it's not even worth listing. Don't waste your time doing that. As for the Founder Pirates, it's still the exact same thing. It's on the ETH chain. Super simple, lots of really cool pirates. if you want to buy a pirate. Now, another cool thing that we're going to look at is actually in the rollup.wtf site, and here you can actually see that the proof of play Apex chain currently at the time of this video, which is late at night on a Saturday night, which is insane, you'll see that the MGAS is around 15 per second, which is insane. And then for the boss chain, it's around 10 MGAS per second, which is absolutely insane. Base is also doing really good, but you can see that both proof of play Apex and proof of play boss chain are literally like fighting for first, second, and third, always on this site. And you can see that all of the other like ETH chains are just not processing nearly as much as the boss and Apex chain, which is really, really cool, especially for anyone who's really into the chain stuff. And I think it's cool, but let's jump back into the game now. So when you're in the game, another cool thing that you can get is if you go up here and go to your profile and you look at your achievements, if you actually signed up to switch from Apex to boss chain, you're actually going to get this special achievement right here. You can see it's a pretty cool little achievement. You can even see the date that you got it. So it should say August 30th, 2024. I think it's a cool little memento in the Pirate Nation history because it's tied to your account, so you can always see this, and anyone else who looks at your account can also see your cool achievements. That just kind of screams that you're part of history of, you know, Pirate Nation making the first ever fully on-chain game that is on multi-chains now. So it's literally a fully on-chain multi-chain game, which has never been done before, and a huge congratulations to the team of Pirate Nation and Proof of Play for creating this. This is really cool technology that's never been done before, and all of us here are extremely early and got to be part of history with them. So super, super, super bullish on Pirate Nation. And with that, that's pretty much everything you really need to know about the multi-chain. There will be some cool tech stuff that will come out later when the docs get opened up about that to kind of explain it. And when that happens, I'll make a video explaining that as well. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Yarg!